people, it is Josh again, Jet again, playing the Minecraft again. It is episode 14, I think, and it is 6:12 p.m. So let's go for 6:42 as closing. So hey, I went and finished this level. Sort of, yeah, I think so. It's quite dark under here. I had to plant trees because I was running low again. Technically, you know, this is the third episode I'll have recorded today. You know, this is a few hours since the last one because I had to do a few things in the middle, including play a little bit more Skyrim, but also, you know, make food and do various things. Talk to people who are far away and are probably going to listen to this in a week from now, probably when this episode will finally go live. There's quite a lag. So, okay. You know, I don't know why I'm bothering you guys with me cutting down trees and then inevitably scooping up the debris that rains down. I so wish. I know somebody made a mod to this, but I'd just assumed in vanilla that when you cut down a tree, the whole thing would fall over and all the parts would spew all over the place. That sounds grotesque. You know what I mean. The tree falls over. That would just make the most sense, wouldn't it? So here, let's take a look at what I did. Because, you know, now that I can move on to do the next thing. So here we go. See the rooms? Now, you'll also notice the central room has been exposed. And, you know, it links up. Oh, it links up here. But in these rooms here, dent inwards. And what I discovered that was not obvious in, you know, the two-dimensional land was that technically there's quite a lot of room left in here. Now, it's a cascading roof. It's almost too bad you couldn't have glass. No, they wouldn't appreciate people walking over them. But, excuse me, I'm torn about this. Like, I could make these extensions of this room and or an extension of this room somehow. Like, you know, I don't know. You could almost have like a four-way door and then have a storage room over here. So, you know, if I don't decide... Oh my god, stop doing that. That is so horrible. Now you notice I filled in the little plaza gardens with their constituent trees, and I lucked out. Because on the first attempt, both trees came out to be roughly the same height. So I can keep my symmetry somewhat. But they're both a little short, too. So, I mean, the next floor will come out like here. So they won't be too short, I don't think. But, you know, if they don't work out and I build the next floor up, it's going to be kind of hard to grow new ones. And I won't be as lucky next time. But yeah, so, you know, it's tough. I'll figure it out. But this area needs some creative thought. So, you know, I just wish, you know, I had enough subscribers to actually answer questions about that sort of stuff. But here, you know, it's time to work on the next floor. So let's get that started. Do I have supplies enough for this? Ooh, look at this. Wait a minute. Oop. Look at this. Not neat? I think it's neat. It's taking up most of the island. A little bit wheezy. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Okay. Sure, let's just waste time. So, what could I talk about? Anything at all? Probably not. I am tucked out, and yet I must. Oh, good. Because I do not have enough saplings. No, for seriously, check this out. Oops. Look. Come on. Seriously? That is so many. Now, a thing occurred to me. Let's go up. On the map that I have drawn for myself, there are 4 main houses, or actually 5, but 4 of them with towers. And of course you can't tell what they are yet, but there's this one here begins a stairwell. This one begins a stairwell, and the same on the other side. And they go up to the 2nd floor, and then beyond up into towers that skirt this main tower. They may even go higher than that main tower, I suspect. They do manage to dodge the trees, so that's good. And there are 4 of those, right? I have a very monotonous selection of wood, right? There are 4 kinds of tree in the world, right? So what if I yanked out these floors and their subsequent stairwells and put in one of each color and then called them like the birch house and the spruce house, or, you know, some quasi-English language version of each, so that the houses were named after the trees. I kind of like this idea, and it takes away from the symmetry, but not when viewed from the outside world. Okay, so because you'd have to be inside the houses to appreciate the fact that, oh, this is all spruce right through here. So that's also undecided, but it is an idea, and I need to have ideas at this point. However, I also need to make the next project. So let's see, this goes out actually as far as here. So 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Farky. Oh, I almost swored. It's not a thing to do, though. And then, ka-ching. And then one more, ka-ching. And then one more, ka-ching. And then yet one more. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What does this one do? That one just... Yep. I really should experiment with that whole slab lowering thing. Whoops, that's too many. And see if it can be done on command. Because if it can, it will solve some nasty issues elsewhere in the world. See, what am I telling you? I have no idea. It's just always so dark in this stupid game. Night is forever. Winter is coming, they say, except in this world it's night. Night is coming. I feel like that should extend further. But it doesn't. Therefore, it doesn't. Oh, you know what? Sorry, I'm just moaning out loud here. I suppose it doesn't matter if these rooms have slab ceilings, does it? It's just I'm now encountering a consequence. Oh, for crying out loud! That I didn't think of earlier, and I don't think it's super consequential, but still. You know what, though? I think I'll actually have enough stone to complete... Holy cow. Seriously. Who do I have to complain to about this? Hey, at least I have tons of video evidence of this bug. If it is a bug. If it's an intended feature, then it's not clear that it's supposed to be that way. Yep, so extent... Oh, for crying out, monkeys. Holy crap, bastards. Sorry, man, friggin' a burr. Right, okay. So that annoying part's done. What's up with y'all? Not a whole... See, this constitutes up here as the upper level. So there's a lot of plaza up here, which is going to strain my resources a little bit. See, on this side, This goes all the way to the edge. So I'm going to have to be a little more clever about this stuff. Holy friggin'. It must have something to do with motion in the middle of it, because if I sit really still and do this... Oof. That was not... Oh, frig. I wanted that one. Okay. Thought successfully interrupted. Achievement unlocked. So 6 to 18 I said, so I'm really only a few minutes into this, huh? Or was it 12? Whatever. Oh, slightly long this episode. Because I can. Okay, so... Sorry, bear with me. This goes all the way over. As does this. Oh, oh, I have tons more. Never mind. This, however... Wait a minute, what is this? Okay, so... Ugh, Okay, I'm confused. That's 5, right? Which is correct. 5 beyond this, so 5. And then we start curving off this way. Actually, you know, this right here is a baseline. That should make it easier. And when it's done, we're done. So one more. Alright. And it goes on for a while. Cough, cough, cough. So let's see. I believe that's correct. So how many? From the edge, looks like 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And then does that match this? I believe it does actually. Alright. Nope, that's wrong. Tango. And yeah, that's gonna... Is that right? 1, 2, 3, and then there really is a 4th. Okay. And then 1. I'm sorry it's always so dark. Hazard. Oh, lovely. Okay. Run, run, run. I know the microphone didn't pick that up, but my cat's groaning in his sleep. It's a good thing physics doesn't apply, huh? Now, if only it didn't apply in the real world. That's not a fair thing to say, because if it didn't, we wouldn't exist. We rely quite heavily on physics to keep our molecules all bound up together. Alright. Man, I may end up making the whole outline of this thing. How wide is that? It's like this, isn't it? I think so. In fact, if I put this in, that would make it true. Because this is 2, and then 1, and then 1, and, well, 2. Two. Twink, twink. 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 All right. No, no. No, yes, 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 okay. Very good. Okay, so we have something here. Oh, punk. At least that wasn't a bug. It was just a misfire. And now this stuff goes all the way back. Yay, daylight! A most rare thing. Beans, and actually both of these apply as well. Let's see. So, you know, that's kind of cool, isn't it? Oh, neat. Unanticipated exploit. Probably not a permanent one, as there'll be rails, I'm sure. Though, again, the problem with rails is on the diagonals. I don't really want them touching the wood. So that means here, 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 here. So the walkways would be consumed. That's tricky. I am not sure what to do about that. I suppose you could have rails right up against the wood, because in this case it might be artistic artistic license. Excuse me. Okay, so I should do a little bit of exercise tonight. You know what? No, that's correct. That's correct. So that's as wide as that goes. So actually now we're starting to see the trims of one of the houses. In this case, what are we talking about? Yeah. There it comes. Starting to get all gray again. Okay, well, let's deal with this. Six. So that needs to fill out a little bit. Is that right? Yes, it is. Sorry, brain, make me talk. I'm not being very entertaining today. So that's a house. And this, let's see. I suppose we need to decide upon the direction of travel. Let's just go this way. Which means I need... Actually, it's gonna keep going up, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, I didn't need no stinking ankles. I do declare. Okay. Let's do the same, just because I can. Ha ha ha. Woohoo! Seriously, I didn't need no stinking ankles. What's this? Whatever it is, it's filled in. Probably erroneously. Boop-a-doop. Maybe those could be replaced someday with, like, quads. Okay, I wanted to make slabs. Oh, hello, music. How you doing? Good enough, right? Overkill. We'll do that. Okay. I don't have much to talk about. Let's see. This is a little tricksy. Actually, it wouldn't be so tricksy if I put down... Oh, I don't have any bricks. Of course I'd forget something, right? Why not? I still have a decent supply. I'll come back for you later. So, okay, let's do this. Ho hum. I'm just building a stairwell because of reasons. See how much easier this is? See how it... Oh well. It arrives exactly at the right place. I love stairwells that do exactly what they need to do. See that? Isn't that great? This may be old hat to all of you, but I like it. I'll just do that for now. And technically, it will keep going. But I'll do that much for now. Let's see. So let's... I've done forgot. Oh. Hey, let's lay out the rooms. The rooms are... Actually, this is incorrect. Because... Again, because the doorways want to frig. Hey, look, there's a stairwell here. Amazing. And then it'll be a fair amount of work if I have to yank all this wood back out in favor of a different color. But you know, that's the stuff of later episode, isn't it? Let's see. The stuff dreams are made of. I sound like Brain. And I hated that movie. That movie was so bad. The most recent Batman movie. Oh my friggin' word, that was horrible. I couldn't believe they made that. You know, and Gary Oldman is such a good friggin' actor. he must have been compelled to be in that movie by previous, a contract to stick with it or something, because the writers really goofed up so bad. Oh, man. I'm just going to stand here for a second and fume about it. Okay, so, the rooms are a bit weird. Here's a little closet or something, but this is the top floor of a house. And then promptly on the other side is the next one. Oh, I started too soon. Oh, that's not fair. And then, the next thing. I'm sorry, it could have been a good movie. It's just the writing and the dialogue was horrible. Absolutely reject horrible. Let's see. I was embarrassed. I actually had... Ooh, did this even happen? I had to... I should have followed through on it, but I did. I had the inclination to leave that movie. Seriously, to get up and walk out. It was so bad. I don't think I've ever actually gone through with that impulse, but I have felt it on a few occasions. Sadly, the last new Star Trek really pissed me off too. Again, there was things, it really should have been so much better than it was. Oh my god. And mostly in that one, it was the science that bugged me though. And not even the red matter. Maybe I've complained about this here before, but sorry, it's occurring to me again, so whatever. It's just, there were some things that were easy science that they got horribly, horribly wrong. Fictional science like red matter, that's acceptable. You made it up. You can do whatever you want with it, as long as the story then wraps itself around that invention in ways that make sense. Which I guess it did in this case. But when they goof up so horribly on real and, frankly, easy science, I get upset. So, I did, quite obviously, get upset. And I'll stop talking about that now. Hey, at least it's something to talk about. I'm not doing that particularly well right now. I seem to be in concentration mode, which doesn't help the people watching whatsoever. I think I'm making... What is this? Oh, that's an artifact of previous work. Let me reclaim that. I don't even think I'm going to use this. Ooh, just got a lot darker out here. So, it's coming along, coming along, coming along. Let's see. This will be too wide here, which means... Actually, that's just right. Okay, good. Came right together. Don't fret too much. I'm thinking this Citadel will be a series, or season, sorry. But there's going to be more to it than just these floors and then connecting them with walls and then filling up the rooms with stuff. That'll all be content I'll do. But I'm thinking, as I have probably already said before, that, there'll be a village or a town around it. And then across the bay on the mainland, there will also be constructions that I think will be in part of this project, this season. If I go on to a season 2, I have no idea what the content will be. But it should be something different, obviously, so. Oh, punk friggin' squid master. So if that's going that way, this one should go the other way. Like that. I seem to have missed in some way. Is this wrong? Oh, no. It is correct. It's just I had done it too soon. Alright. Oh, Movies. You know, oh, for crying out loud. Movies would make a good thing to talk about, wouldn't they? Oh, well. Tell you what, I'll tell you about them during the next episode, because I'm going to cut this one off in anger. Or not. It's 42. I think it was... I'll go a few minutes longer, but I will, again, record a pair of episodes. Let the thing save out. Maybe work on my XM project. Oops. While it saves. Bear with me. I'm trying not to leave the room without having everything I need. I think that's good. Yeah, I'll talk about movies next episode. I don't know what I'll tell you about them, but it will be amazing. Or not. Oops. Of course I'd do that, wouldn't I? Dink, dink, pa-dunk. Something's wrong. That's not right at all. Huh? What? That's one too low. Now I'm confused. That is one too low. That should not have arrived there. How is that possible? Oh, I know. Anything to delay progress, please. There we go. I should watch a movie tonight while I do XM. Oops. Hello. Oh, thank you for falling. I mean, what else would I do with my time? Go the long way around. Yeah, that's one thing I can do. Alright, alright, alright. And this is wrong again. I'm not sure. But again, this heads straight out. So you kind of have a central hallway in the, you know, this upper floor. And then there's a couple of side rooms. You can see the curves around and into the stairwell. Oh, you know, I'm stupid. I should be leaving room. Oops. Oh, holy friggin'. I shouldn't apparently not even be doing this right now. Because I'm failing. Let's see. Let me do this right. It is just one. So here's the doorway. There you go. Me. There you go, me. And then one again on this side. This is what I forgot to do with the last building. Of course that would happen. I might have to harvest more trees soon. So I've been through most of my 50s sci-fi collection already recently, so I don't know what to watch. Is that correct on this side as well? But that's what I feel like. It's just there's not enough. I was saying to people just recently, within the last month, that some studio should come up or start making new 50s style sci-fi. Because frankly, I mean, if they could make a bake back then, we can make it now. We absolutely can. And thus we should. Because there was something about them that worked pretty well, I think. Some may not agree, but them people are wrong. They're wrong! When I'm talking, you know, the original, well, not original. The original was a book. Or a radio broadcast, even. War of the Worlds. 50s War of the Worlds. Forbidden Planet is absolute gemstone that deserves a modern but completely respectful remake. I mean, sadly, too many do not get that. They're completely redone, and it's usually grotesque, or, you know, sexualized, or there's like blood and gore and stuff, and it takes away from it. It doesn't add anything to it. It's no good at all. And that's not what, like, Forbidden Planet's about. I was really actually hoping, because actually, for those not familiar, for those not familiar, what's his face? Leslie Nielsen played a serious role in that movie, and it was a 56, I think, it came out. He's the captain of the ship, and he was quite serious, you know, not a comedic role at all. And then you have this, you know, elder character, not elderly, but elder, and I've run out. Played by Walter Pidgeon, and then Anne Francis and stuff like that. And, you know, Walter Pidgeon obviously had passed on, but I had been saying that we needed a respectful remake of this movie back when Leslie Nielsen was still alive. And I thought, okay, he wouldn't be the captain, but come on. Every once in a while my mouse just comes up. And it's an optical mouse. I don't know why it does this. Blowing on it seems to help, even though that doesn't make any sense. Anyways, he could have played the role of Mobius, who's the, you know, the sort of antagonist, if not quite. It's like a tragic antagonist character. He could have, just so he could have a part in the remake. Oh well. Let me call this an episode, thus 14, and wish everyone a good night, and promptly start recording 15. Good night.